Hi everyone, in my previous video I shared with you some of the best practices in showing yearly and monthly subscriptions and packages, and today I want to keep talking about the pricing sections but concentrate more on other aspects such as the comparison of plans, their layout and the use of buttons. So let's say you have a few different plans and want to show how they differ. But the thing is that some pricing models might be quite sophisticated and you need to organize a lot of detailed descriptions on the page, and this might be an issue. A lot of websites break down the page into the list of plans and then the comparison of these plans, just like Slack does here. Or another example is Asana app, which is a website where they show at first they have the plans and then they go on to feature the comparison of their pricing plans. However, my recommendation is organizing these elements in a way it all looks as one section. For me, a good example of merging these two sections together is website Butterfly Network, where they have just 4 columns, 4 elements, and it just looks integral to me because the layout is not broken, the columns are not broken, and all the plan related descriptions just form one straight line. It just looks quite good to me, and the plan features all go together even though they are not placed on one screen. So basically, showing the plan features through the comparison is a good way to show just how one plan differs from another, and at the same time showing what this plan is about. Just let's see how Shopify does that. They just show the plan descriptions through the comparison with other plans here. So they are not breaking the columns. Another important detail about pricing pages is making a plan more always visible all the time on the page. I mean, when the list of features take more than one screen, it's very much recommended to stick plan name and price on the screen so that it's always possible to see that and buy. Let's see what MailChimp does here. You just scroll down, but you always see the plan name and the price on top. Let's also see what Monday app uses. You scroll down, but you can always see the plan name and CTA on top. Now a few examples of long feature lists, but there is no plan names and CTAs on top. The same Shopify, a good example of shop page. However, you scroll down, but you do not see the plan name on top or at the bottom. Also Slack, they already mentioned. Again, you scroll down, you see the plan names, but they are gray and they just do not stand out. Which is better than not having the plan names at all, but still would be recommended to have them like more visible. Then Asana. This is a good example of pricing page in some perspective, but again, you just scroll down and you do not understand what plan these ticks relate to. App queues, one more example where you just scroll down and you do not understand what these relate to. Then another detail about pricing pages is the look of buttons on pricing pages. Personally, for me, the pricing section looks way too crowded if I see 3 or 4 bright buttons on it. And let's say if you also have a button on the header, it makes kind of 5 buttons, which is too many. Here is one possible solution that you can use. As you know, this is good for sales to show a featured recommended plan. So what you can basically do is to show the recommended plan with the primary button, and then other plans will go with the secondary button. Let's say secondary button can be outline button. In your brand guide, you are supposed to have this division of buttons. Then you can also compare how it looks when all the buttons are the same. Let's go back to Slack, where all the buttons are the same. They are all bright. Then this is MailChimp, where with the same buttons. And AppQ's another example where the buttons, they are not the same, but they are all like bright, and they all look like primary. Then finally, one more important aspect that I want to cover today is the order of your plans. It has been quite common to list your cheapest plans first. However, according to some numerous recent studies, it works better if you place your plans from the most expensive to cheapest. And turns out it results in just higher conversion rates. That's actually what MailChimp is doing now. They reorganized their pricing so that the biggest price starts from here, from the left. What I can recommend to you, just try to research more about it and see if this works for your business pricing. That's basically all I wanted to cover today, but still that's not all I wanted to say about pricing sections and pages. So in my next video, I will cover some psychological aspects about how to organize content, show detailed descriptions for each feature, and some more important things that you need to know when working on your pricing. I hope these recommendations were helpful to you, and just stay tuned and get some more updates from me. Goodbye.